Aloha kako o Kahuna Kalei Iliahi ko'uinoa. Love to all of us. My name is Kahuna Kalei Iliahi. I am a Hawaiian high priestess from a grand royal lineage going all the way back to Lemuria. And I greet you here from my temple space here in Hawaii.
Hi everybody. This is a video that I think that Monica and I never wanted to make. This is in tribute to the passing of a very good friend that happened as we talk about this 1 month ago. It's still very, very fresh in our minds. That is the passing of Kahuna Kalei. Monica, what was her full Hawaiian name?
Yeah, so it's Kahuna Kalei Iliahi, and every single person that met the Kahuna was touched by the love and aloha that she carried. She was the ambassador for the ancients, and we were so blessed to have Kalei as part of many Cryon tours and excursions and seminars. And everywhere we went, all around the world, she touched the hearts of so many, including us. And we are still trying to get used to the fact that she's not here in the physical anymore. She has transitioned into the spiritual and is indeed with us in that realm, and yet we miss her. We miss her a lot.
There's a lot of people who are self-made kahunas. They call themselves kahuna. They put it in their names. They even change their names. In her case, she was purebred Hawaiian, and she was of the lineage of the shamanics. And so she has had some writings that only that they would have. She's been things passed down to her. And so it's sad to see her go, so many reasons, but even then to stop that lineage, and we're feeling it. And so what could we do today as a tribute to her? And we thought we have a couple of things you might not have seen before to share with you, and to have you feel what we feel as a tribute, and I would say a feeling of joy and remembrance of who she was and the laughter and all that she gave us. And the first thing we want to show you is a clip that very few have actually seen. It was a recording taken in 2012 in the first Pineal Choir, and she opened the choir with a chant. And so we have all of that, including a little bit of before and after that, that, as I say, really hasn't been published yet, that we'd like to share with you, and here it is.
Aloha na kua, aloha na aumakua, aloha na li'i, aloha na kupuna, aloha na makua, aloha ka lehu lehu, aloha ye. E ho mai kai ke mai luna mai e ho na mea huna no e au ho na mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai kai ke mai luna mai e ho na mea huna no e au Hona mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai kai ke mai luna mai e hona mea huna no e au hona mele e ho mai e ho mai e ho mai e
I hope you enjoyed that wonderful experience of KALEI leading the Lemurian choir in 2012. One of the things KALEI did was to record the messages from the ancients, and it's available to us in a very precious book, and it's called Messages from the Ancients. You can actually still get this book from Amazon. And I want to just share with you one of the little sayings that KALEI had written in here, so you can feel how beautiful she was able to convey these truths from spirit, from the ancients, from her ancestors. So her message is, out of the darkness. Ilaihi, arise. Out of the darkness into the light. The dawning of a new day is upon you, and with it brings a new beginning. A day that is fresh and unused, a clean palette to paint upon your fondest dreams and your deepest prayers. May the light within you shine forever bright, and may you come out of the darkness of fear to the truth of the love of God within you. That is your light. Blessings and peace upon all humanity in this holy instant. And now we would like you to hear the words from Kahuna Kalei with some specially composed music that plays underneath it from a very good friend, Kachina Medju.
E ho mai I ke ko alo a me I ka mana punui, I ke aloha a me I ka hauoli, I ka malu a me I ka laulea. I ke ola a me I ka paa, I ka ponohana a me I ka vai. Ua he pono pauoli a pau, e io e. Hele mai ia mako. Mua ia mako, hope ia mako. Maluna ia mako, a me lalo ia mako. Kaapuni ia mako, a me loko ia mako. A me ho'ohana ia mako, a lehele I ka malino nani a me hemolele. Lele vale I ka pule ia ka lani nui. A mama unoa. May the presence and the power, the love and the joy, the peace and the happiness, the health and the wholeness, the success and the abundance, all of the infinite good that our most sacred Creator is, go with us, before us, behind us, above and below us, around, within us, and make smooth, beautiful, and perfect our way. May this prayer fly to the highest heavens.
That's so beautiful. It touches my heart every single time I hear it. In fact, the last time I heard it, it was KALEI was there. And I can remember, you know, these were in the last days. She couldn't really walk. She didn't have the energy. She was in a chair, a wheelchair. We had to take her to sit, and we played this for our conference in Hawaii. Not a dry eye there. And so I remember this very, very much. We have something else, and it comes from New Zealand, and this is an area that Monica knows much more about, so I'm going to give that to her now.
Thank you, Lee. Kalei travelled the world, and as I said, she impacted many, many people, including other shamans. I think one of her highlights was when she participated in a ceremony called Raíces de la Tierra, its roots of the earth. It was in Chile, where they had a gathering of thousands of indigenous coming together. I remember how profoundly she experienced the coming together of shamans from all over the world. And even though they had so many different ways, different directions to face when they started, there was a commonality there that they all shared. Lee and I witnessed some very special moments that Kalei had. One of those was on an island called Rapa Nui. It's in Easter Island, and she met there a shaman by the name of Pau Hitarangi, and they connected instantly. And later Pau shared with us that he had a dream as a boy, a dream as a bird actually, flying across the ocean, and he would see the face of a woman in Hawaii. And when Kalei arrived on that island of Rapa Nui, he told us that the face he saw in his dreams was Kalei, that she was his Lemurian sister and he was her Lemurian brother. And you could see that connection between them. Then on another time, Kalei joined us for a trip to Aotearoa, which is New Zealand. And again, she met a Maori shaman by the name of Jesse Gubb. And I want to share with you something that he has sent to us as part of an honouring and tribute of our beloved sister, Kalei.
Hai tēnā loho ke koutou, a kararohi manaaki taga, a tēnei aitua, he oi anō. Kia ora everybody from Aotearoa, New Zealand. I've been asked to put together a short honouring of our beloved friend, sister, wayfarer, teacher and guide, KALEI ILIAHI, who just recently transitioned the part of her that was here in a body with us back to the world of light where we perpetually reside. It is important to remember that it is just a small fragment of us that exists here inside of these vehicles made of carbon and earth. And the greater volume of us, while we are here, remains undiminished, regardless of our beliefs or understandings of ourselves or life. And yet that fragment of us, which is present, contains the entirety of who we are. And it is both a fragment and the entire universe all at once. So I thought I could sing a quick song from our people here to acknowledge the passing of her body, within which her spirit inhabited for a short while during this sacred transition of souls on the earth. Opohira kiraro tipua ai kairu kaora kahatu ano e takakano iruia mai na kabua vairagia te
tua tahi ki ngā aitua, kua nene atu, kei tua te arai maruka te aka, kira ki a te a, ki hine ki ruka, ki hine nui o te pō. Ka tini mā te he whenemu ahaue. Pupuhira ki raro tipoa ai, kai ruka ora kaha tu anō e.
Like leaves they fall, to the ground they lie, before returning back to the tree of life, through the earth. So too, a soul which has lived among us never really dies and perpetually flowers in rangiatea, in Māori heaven.
So I hope you've been enjoying our remembrances and honouring of Kalei, and I want you to feel that she is still with us. Many of you who are watching this right now have your own precious memories of meeting her, and perhaps if you're watching this and you never met her, I hope you feel the love and aloha that in this moment her spirit is shining onto you. And Lee, is there any last words that you'd like to share?
I want to tell you a little story, and this will close this tribute. We many times went to the big island of Hawaii with our tour groups, and Kahuna Kalei was featured at the lip of the crater, and she would give a ceremony there, beautiful one. She was always in her regalia, and often that was in a yellow dress that she had that we'll always remember her from. And we were, all of us, I think there's about 70 or so people, and we were leading them in a caravan, and one by one, and we came to that place where we always have the, I would say, we spread out the accoutrements of the ceremony, and we're about ready to do it, but we noticed when we arrived that there were two women sitting there, almost like they were waiting for us. And they weren't even tourists, and we met them, and we said, is it okay if we come here, because we know that you're here in this space? And they said, oh yes, we've been waiting for you. And I said, how could you be waiting for it? We just decided today to come here. And she said, oh, I had a dream that I were to come here and I'd meet a woman in a yellow dress. These are the kinds of things that happen all the time. We're going to miss the woman in the yellow dress. Thank you.
you.